How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of our NHL 24 Goalie Be A Pro series with our goaltender, Everett Scott. I am Scott Games 99, or you can call me by my real name, Ezra, if you so want to. Yeah. Anyway, in the last episode, we played our first game of the Memorial Cup tournament with the Portland Winterhawks. We did relatively well. We let in 2 goals against Peterborough Petes. And then I accidentally, because I'm an idiot, I accidentally simmed the previous 2 games of the tournament. So against the Quebec City Remparts, we won 4-1. And then against the Kamloops Blazers, we lost 3-2. I accidentally simmed through both of them. And I think, like I said at the end of the last video, if we would have won this game as well, then we would not be playing this game. We would have advanced directly to the finals, but because we lost this game, we have to play a semifinal game. But I could be wrong. I'm not really sure how it works. So yeah, I do apologize for skipping that, but we will be playing this game and one more in this one. I don't think I'm going to be doing the full game. I think I will just do third period only. But we do have some trait points we can do here. So we will see. I usually like to start out and get all the recommended ones done just because they're recommended, so I might as well get them. So yeah, movements recommended. Let's get that sucker. And all right, so now we have some free range. Let's do dependable so we can get our endurance and durability up, even though you do not get injured in your first year, because they want you to actually be able to play through it. But our endurance needs to go up because the higher that is, the more games we can play in a row. And we are a 70 overall now, which is nice. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode. I'm recording this one right after, so if the audio is still a little off, I do apologize. I listened back through the second half of my recording for the first episode, and I do think it was a little loud in some parts, but not loud that it goes over my voice. I still think you can hear me clearly throughout the entire video. But yeah, I do apologize if it is still a little too loud. I will not be recording any more episodes after this one, so feel free to let me know what I need to adjust, if anything, in the comments of this video or the first one. I read through all my comments. But yeah, oh, something I forgot to do in the previous episode is I forgot to give him... Okay, I thought it was going somewhere else. I forgot to give him a team-specific goalie mask. So we do have him in the Portland Winterhawks goalie mask, and I do think that's a pretty snazzy helmet, if you don't mind me saying. I don't know why you would. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, it's a pretty snazzy helmet. So yeah, I did do that. I didn't change anything but save just to be safe. And if you do not know, excuse me, I have him in all black equipment because we're on a team that we're not going to be on for that long, so I figured might as well just make it all black, make it easy. And yeah, so I think what we'll do for this one, since we're only going to be doing the third period, I think what we will do is we will put it up to 5 minutes. We'll do 5 minutes. And if it still goes by a little quick, then we can always bump it up to 6. But my goal is to do the full Memorial Cup game, and I don't think this is a Memorial Cup game. I could be wrong, but we will sim to the third period. So first period, 1-1. The menus are a little slow. 2-goal glass and scored on Jessica Simpson. And the second period, we are losing 3-2. From DeLorean scored, and Robertson got a second goal. So he's going to be looking for the Hattie. All right. So we'll rock our regular jerseys. Yeah, they do have alternates. I don't mind those. But in this league, they do, the primary is white and the secondary is like more of a darker color. Cancel. Okay, there we go. They don't have any alternates. Okay. So you know what? Nah, we'll just keep it. I was going to say I'll put them in their home jerseys. We'll rock our alternates, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's just get into the third period here. We are 2-1-0. 2-1-0-0. They are 1-1-1-0. So we are trailing by 1. We obviously need to win this game if we want to move on to the Memorial Cup final. Unless I am totally mistaken, and this is the Memorial Cup game, but it said semifinal. So I wouldn't think this is the Memorial Cup game. But we'll just have to see, I guess. Yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy episode 1 of this series. I had a lot of fun recording it. I mean, obviously I just recorded it, like I said. So I hope that you guys did as well. It's really nice to be back recording videos again. It's so much fun. I don't know how much traction these videos will get because there's already a decent amount of NHL content already uploaded. And I haven't uploaded on this channel for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube doesn't recommend my stuff at all because they probably think this channel isn't active anymore. But regardless, even if like 2 people see this video, that's cool. Nice glove save. Pass it out. But yeah, so I don't care how many people watch this, if any. I'm having fun doing it. It gives me something to do other than play the game by myself, talk to myself. There we go. Nice snapshot from Lucius. Lucius Malfoy. He scores the goal, and we are all tied up. Chaz, that's right. His name is Chaz. I love it. Chaz Lucius. That sounds like Chaz Lucius. It sounds like a singer. Like, please welcome to the stage, Chaz Lucius. Or like a comedian, or like a clown. Not a clown. A performer. I get. Oh, they took a timeout, I am assuming. That's usually what that animation means. So, that's cool. So we're all tied up here, pretty quick on in. Let's hope we can take the lead. So yeah, since I kind of blabbed on and we'll hold on to that. Since I blabbed on in episode 1, I kind of don't have much to talk about. So it might be more of a mellow video, which some of you might enjoy. But yeah, for anybody new who watched episode 1, it depends on the video, the day I'm recording, and just like how I'm feeling or whatever. But sometimes I can ramble on for the entirety of the video about anything and everything. Sometimes I can ramble for like the first half or second half of the video and I'm quiet for the other half. And sometimes I don't talk a whole lot. I mentioned this in episode 1, but the way I go about recording is I try and have more of like an old school Let's Play type of vibe. I don't like heavy edits. I don't like jump cuts every 2 seconds. I don't like a whole bunch of goofy stuff going on. I like to just sit back, play a game I enjoy, record, cut out stuff that isn't important, and just let everything else be what it is. So yeah, I just try and go for more of a casual type vibe because I grew up on the old school Let's Play days, and as much as I miss those days, I do understand why things have gotten more fast-paced. So hopefully I can find some people who like more of like a calm approach with a little bit of chaos every now and then, a little bit of chaotic energy every now and then. So we're under halfway in the third period, tied up at 3 still. 2-goal Glasson. Scored 2 goals in the first game against the Peterborough Petes. I think if I remember right, he has a goal in this one. He has one of the 3. So he might be 2-goal Glasson by the end of the night yet again. 9:01 left to go in the third period here. We're technically the home team, but we are not in our home arena. I don't... Do the WHL teams have like specific home arenas, or is it all just like a default arena. I don't think I've ever actually looked. I'm surprised he did not score there. I had the right side of the net wide open for him. Thankfully, he just missed. But yeah, you can see he's fatigued. Not just by his energy bar, but you could just tell by how slow he was skating there. He was skating like he was going through tar. But yeah, I kind of do like the new tethering system just a little bit. It is kind of annoying that it feels like you're kind of fighting him a lot of the time. But I do think it'll help me make some more saves a little bit. Because I think the whole point of the tethering system was to make it a little bit easier to play goaltender, because it is really difficult sometimes. But I do understand why a lot of people also don't like it, because it does, like I said, it does feel like you're really fighting it sometimes. But yeah, I think it was also intended to help new players get into wanting to play goalie more, because it kind of keeps you front and center to the action. Oh, I stayed in front of him for the most part, but Othman, he gets it past me with some nice dekes, and they are back up by 1. His 6th goal of the tournament. Like I said, I feel like I stayed pretty much in front of him the whole time there. He just managed to tuck it by me. So, yeah, I think I was in pretty good positioning there. He just got it past me. Some of you who are more skilled at goalie mode, you might be able to critique that a little bit more than I can. But yeah, we might just be going straight to the NHL draft in this one. Oh, here we go. Nice shot. Good pad save by Jessica Simpson. Weak shot. Behind the net, Conan O'Brien. They got a stick on it. We got pressure. Here we go, boys. Come on. Oh, nice save by Jessica Simpson. Just managed to get the toe on it to hold it in. Almost at the 2-minute mark. I wonder if the full pressure system stays. Yeah, it does. Okay, I didn't know if it went away after a whistle. So we still have full pressure. Nice shot. Deflected. Lucius tied the game up for a slapper right into the leg of a Petersboro Pete. Lucius gets board pinned. Lucius Malfoy kicks it around. Up into the glove of Simpson. She will freeze it. I know it's not actually Jessica Simpson. So we're under a minute here. Oh, they pulled me. All right, so they pulled me. Empty net. That's cool. So does that mean we'll actually get pulled now if we're down a goal? Because I think it was the past 2 years of NHL, when you're a goalie, if you're down by a goal, like, they just will not pull you. They just will not. Let's see. Is there a goalie in net? Because if there's a goalie in net, they just decided to pull me. But if the net, it doesn't say we have an empty net. Yeah, our net is empty. So I wonder if they actually finally brought it back, that you will actually get pulled. That's hopefully good, because it's realistic. Like, if you're down by 1 in a tournament to win, you're obviously going to pull your goalie. I'm surprised it doesn't say that we have an empty net, though. But no, I'm fine riding the pine if it gives us a better chance of scoring a goal, because we need one. Just wide of the net. Come on, boys. We have some time. 6 seconds. We have some time. 6 seconds. Anything can happen. Slapper into the glove of Jessica Simpson. 0.1 seconds left. Unless we can get a miracle goal here, guys, I think our Memorial Cup run has ended. It's unfortunate that we're only getting about 2 games in, because I accidentally simulated 2 of them, but it is what it is. We get to the NHL quicker this way. I am A-okay with that. We don't need to win the Memorial Cup. Give it to Jessica Simpson. She deserves it. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm in the goaltender. I'm in the goaltender. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm in the goalie crease, because I was riding the pine. But oh well. Jessica Simpson, go win the Memorial Cup. This isn't for it, is it? No, this isn't for it. Okay, so 2-goal Glasson only got 1 goal. Robbie from DeLorean, he got 1 goal, 1 assist. And Chaz Lucius got a goal and 2 assists. So even though we lost, we were all 3 stars of the game. Let's see our individual stats as a goalie. Faced 22 shots, made 18 saves, gave up 4 goals, had an 82 save percentage. For a 70 overall, I don't really think that's all that bad. So, yeah, let's go back to the main menu and let's see where we go in the draft. All right, so we got a conversation with the reporter here. Everett, after a tough fight, the championship dream is over for you and your team. How are you feeling right now? Did you live up to your own expectations? I really wanted to see us in the final. The fact that we made it here at all is a testament to the team's strength, but there's only room for the best in the finals. Our opponents earned the win. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Anyway, it was a tough game and everyone played hard, so congratulations are in order all the same. Now that you're out, though, what will you be working on? I'm going to train with the team in the time we have left, so I'm ready for what the future holds. Gives us a trait point. Your team's luck to have you, Everett. I'm sure they're happy to work with you. Keep your chin up, and I'm sure we'll hear from you in the draft. Oh, EA. Do you not have spell checkers on your dev team? Never change, EA. Alright, so we got a conversation with our agent here. Got an update on your draft. Let me restart. Got an update on your draft ranking. You're doing alright. Want to hear it? Just alright, tell me. You're only 55th. You got to focus if you want to pull it up in time. Well, I don't have any more games to play, so it's okay. I'm not upset with that. I didn't expect to go first overall. I think one year playing goalie, I got drafted first overall. I think it was it last year? I got drafted first overall. I remember I went first overall as a goalie once. All right, so we got some training. I'm going to do this, and I'll cut back when we get to something of relevance. All right, we got another conversation with our agent here. Everett, I've been looking for you. I got an update on your position in the draft. Want to hear it? You're at 55th. You're doing pretty good. I think you could be higher, but you're also competing among the best of the best right now. I don't know how I'm competing against the best of the best because we got eliminated a few days ago, agent, but thanks. All right, so here are the draft lottery results. They are all the same as in real life, so Connor Bedard should be going to Chicago just the same, and everybody else should be the same as well. I'm not going anywhere in the top 16, so I'm going 55, so I'm not sure who that would be. Pretty sure if I just did some simple math, I could probably figure it out, but then again, draft picks get traded, so you just really never know. Oh, we got a conversation with the Winnipeg Jets. All right. Not really sure if they need a goaltender because they got Connor Hellebuck, but you never know. Everett, I am GM Riley Jeffrey. I'm going to ask you a few questions to get to know you better. Ready to begin? Let's go. Your teammates invite you out, but you may not make curfew if you go. Do you go with them? I'm going to try and answer these how I would in real life.
We'll see how it all kind of works out going forward on that. Some of the other scenarios that we
I'd probably honestly say this. If there was an option to say no, I wouldn't go out, I'd stay home, that's what I would pick. So I'll do this. You're playing video games with your friends all night and it's getting late. They ask you to play one more game. What do you do? One more game never hurt anyone. Is that so? You're playing EA Sports NHL. What team do you pick? There's no Chicago option. What would I say? It definitely wouldn't be I picked your team every time. I wouldn't say that. I'd say this. Sounds like you have a tough time making decisions. This was an informative interview. Thanks for having me. 41 draft interview score. Now watch the next team that interviews me is the frickin' Coyotes. I love you, Arizona. That's where I was born, but your hockey team is hot garbage. So I really don't want to go there. Okay, the Devils. I don't mind going to the Devils. They got a pretty good up-and-coming team. I don't mind. Everett, I am GM Ashley McIntosh. I'm going to ask you a few questions to get to know you better. Let's go. When you are on the ice, what's the best feeling for you as a player? I would say that. Knowing I left it all out there on the ice, tried my best. That's interesting, Everett. Did you keep in touch with your parents while you were away? Yeah, I would say that too. That's an interesting way of putting it. Would you consider yourself a team player? Of course I am. I'm all about putting the team first. 5? Yeah. How is that a 5? Like, I answered it like... Well, I guess I'm going to Winnipeg, unless I get another option. I don't know if you get 2 or 3 options. Yeah, it looks like we only have 2 options. So I think it's safe to say that we are going to the... Oh, no, we got a conversation with the LA Kings. They could be using... Or they could be in use of a goaltender now that Jonathan Quick isn't there. But I think Cal Peterson is their starter now. Melvin Sawchuk. I'm going to ask you a few questions. All right. You have an important game coming up. How do you prepare? Try not to change up my routine. If I think about it, I think I would probably be the same way. Like, I wouldn't want to change up a routine because I do get kind of superstitious with things like that. I don't like to change up routines. I try and focus a little more. I need that extra edge. I would say that. Good to see you have the drive to be the best player on the ice. So how much do you care about your stats? I would say I usually don't look at my own stats. That never seems to help. But I don't want to risk failing the persuasion, so I definitely would say this over this. So we'll go with, I know the only important stat is wins. My own stats aren't that important to me. So you like to know how you are doing. Last question, Everett. How many pucks could fit in this room? That's easy. Based on the size of this room, 150,000 pucks could fit in here. Never been very good at math. 100? I'm sure if we all put our heads together, we could figure it out. I'm just gonna... I feel like the way they wrote this, they wanted it to be like, you're just confidently saying, oh, that's easy. Based on the size of this room, 150,000 pucks could fit in here. Like, you know it for a fact. But the way I'm reading it is like you're just being a goofster looking for some gaffes and some laughs. So I'm going to say that that's easy. Based on the size of this room, 150,000 pucks could fit in here. Just trying to be a little goofster, getting some gaffes, some laughs. That was quite the interview, Everett. Thanks for joining me. All right, so we might be going to the Kings now unless we have another interview. But I think 3 is the maximum. But I think if you're like projected to go first or like second, you only get 2. Yep. We're going to the LA Kings. Alright, what does our agent want now? Alright, Everett, this is the big day. With your performance, you're projected to be picked around 56th. Are you excited? No matter which NHL team drafts you, you'll learn... Okay, I was confused there. You'll learn a lot from them. Yeah, I can't wait. The draft looks like it's starting. Gotta go. I don't mind playing for the Kings. I've never played for the Kings as a goalie, I do not believe. I did the only skater series that I did instead of a goalie career, I did on the LA Kings because that's where I was drafted. But yeah, as a goalie, I do not believe I have ever played for the LA Kings. So let's start the draft, shall we? NHL Draft. Entry Draft. Whoop, 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 whoop. End of round 1. 54th. I went up 2 spots. Nice. I was projected to go 56th. At first I was projected to go 55th, then 56th, but I went 54th. How about that for progress? If you hear that, that is my dog walking around. So there might be a jump cut here if he makes some noise. Let's advance a day because I still would like to do some training. Oh, here we go.
Here on the show, and man, that's got to be a nice moment for the kid getting drafted and hearing his name called.
It's better than that, James. It's a realization, really, of a lifelong dream. I mean, since he's a little kid.
Oh, my dog's making some yawning noises. Alright, so we got some training. I'm going to do this stuff, and if anything of note happens, I will bring you guys back. Alright, so we have the classic cutscene of us going to the NHL locker room for the first time. It always looks the same. Unfortunately, that'd be really cool if they could get like the likeness of each team's locker room and have it in for like whatever team you go to. Like that'd be really cool if the locker room from the United Center was in here, you know. But we're at the Staples Center. No, not the Staples Center anymore. It's the Crypto.com arena now, isn't it? You LA Kings fans, you can let me know. I think one of the channels I watch, Goal Plays, I believe she is an LA Kings fan. So if you watch this video, please let me know if it's the Crypto.com arena now. It is no longer the Staples Center, I believe. Or we got a conversation with the GM. This is not who it was. I'm pretty sure the GM for the Kings, when we talked to him the last time, was a woman. Hello, Everett. We met a few weeks ago before the draft. I'm Brian Sloan, GM of Los Angeles, in case you forgot. On behalf of the entire organization, I want to formally welcome you to the team. Thank you. I'm really excited. We've been watching your performance through the tournament, but I want to ask you personally, how would you describe yourself as a player? All right, so now this is when it really matters. I don't really ever go for brand because I don't really care, and usually it's like a douchebag answer. I'm a team player at heart. I love working together with my teammates. I would honestly say I'm a flexible player. I can adapt depending on the situation. Interesting. You and I will get along just fine then. We spoke with your agent and he's setting up your ELC right now. It should be ready soon. I have a meeting to attend now. We have high hopes for you. Good luck. Thanks for your time. All right. No, I'm really excited to go to the Kings. I think they got, I believe, Cal Peterson. Like I said, Peterson. They got Quentin Byfield, Anze Kopitar, Drew Doughty, I believe, is still here. I almost said Jonathan Quick, but he literally, I mentioned earlier, is no longer there. Everett Scott, not a first-round pick, but not the last one, right? And with the big opportunity of playing in Los Angeles. Sure, the important thing was being picked, and now I have to get ready for the NHL. These are the things we all dream about as kids. Now we look forward to seeing you in action. Do you expect to get a lot of ice time in the preseason? I think the more important thing is to know the team and let everything flow. The amount of time playing is secondary. Makes sense. Good luck, Everett. Enjoy this moment. Okay. Got our brand and our teammate numbers up. But yeah, I think we have one more conversation. That's signing our contract. Excuse me. All right. Congratulations, Everett. Now you just have to sign your ELC and you're all set. Thanks, Taylor. Let's see that contract. Here it is. We agreed to get you signed for .85 for 3 years. Standard ELC. All right.
Because it's time to shine, and we'll find out in camp. All right, still to come here on the show, our conversation.
But now I think that should be it for all the conversations. So I'm going to get through the rest of the off season, get my training in, and we will come back to end the video before the start of the preseason. Alrighty guys, so we are finally at our first preseason game where we will be taking on the Edmonton Oilers, who have already lost a game in the preseason. And just in case any of you are wondering, all I did for all my training sessions so far is I just literally put everything I could into sprints because I really want to get that endurance up. Because for year one, durability isn't really an issue because you can't get injured in your first year because they want you to actually be able to play in your first year, not get injured and then be out the whole time. But endurance is really important as a goalie because if I remember correct and if I understand correct, the higher your endurance is, the more games you're able to play in succession. So you don't get sat as much. But that might not be the case anymore, but I'm pretty sure it is, but I could be wrong. And I think we're going to wait to apply this trait point because I believe we do get 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 more at the start of the regular season, assuming we can't be sent down still. So this is our preseason schedule. We have the Oilers, the Flames, the Sharks, the Canucks. Then we go on the road and face the Ducks, the reigning Stanley Cup champions, the Golden Knights, and then we finish off the preseason with a road game against the Seattle Kraken. And our first regular season game of the season will be at home against the Colorado Avalanche. So that'll be exciting. Oh yeah, I forgot Boston changed their logo this year. I forgot about it. I'm not sure if I like it all that much. I'll get used to it though. Let's see, do we have a game on my birthday? Yes, we do. We have a road game against the Montreal Canadiens on my birthday, so that'd be cool if we could play in that one. But yeah, I do not think I have anything else I need to talk about, so I'm going to try and keep this ending brief because my dog wants to go outside. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry we didn't get some more gameplay in there. I really wish I wouldn't have accidentally simmed through those 2 games at the end of the last episode. But hey, we're going to get to the NHL that much quicker. Like I said earlier, I recorded episode 1 and this episode back to back. So please let me know if the audio needs to be adjusted or anything, or if you think it sounds fine. Let me know any suggestions or anything you want me to know in the comments. At the start, never mind. I was going to say I was going to change the pads before the next episode, but I'm going to wait. If we make it to the NHL, I'm going to change the pads to fit the Kings, even though they kind of do fit already with the black. And I don't think you can get set down, but it'd be nice if they brought back that feature because that makes sense. But anyway, I will adjust the pads when we get to the regular season. I will change the helmet or the goalie mask though. I'll probably use the generic LA Kings one, and then I'll pick the one I actually want to use if we get to stay in the regular season. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. To anybody who's new to my channel, thank you for sticking around. If you decided to subscribe, that's great. If not, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for stopping by. And to anybody who is not new to the channel, hopefully you guys are doing well also. So yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss another one of my videos. I'm planning on getting back into a decent swing of things here. I don't know how frequently I will upload, but I'm going to try and keep it somewhat regular. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited for that. Because I definitely am. I'm excited to get back into recording videos. I had fun recording the last episode and this one. I'm really looking forward to seeing how we do with the LA Kings. Hopefully we can finally win a Stanley Cup with Everett Scott as a goaltender. We won plenty of them with the LA Kings when we were a skater in NHL 21, I believe. But I do not believe we have won a Stanley Cup at all since I have been doing a goalie career. And I would like to change that. But yeah, so anyway guys, I am Scott Games, also known as Ezra. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a good one.